All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. It's time for a really quick unboxing. At least I hope it is. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Loggin TV, and welcome to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Let's get started. This is a box that comes from Spyderco. Now, I'm recording this. I didn't record it when I sent it off. By the way, my unboxing knife today is this awesome, very sharp Asher Grande with that really great texturing that Justin sent me for my birthday. Really love this. So I'm going to start cutting this guy off camera, guys. Now, I didn't do, man, this thing is sharp. I am not kidding. This Asher Grande with this S35 is unbelievably sharp. I sent this off, guys. This is my lightweight Para 3. And I sent this off because I could never get it centered. And when I tried to tighten it, the action was horrific. And so here's the deal. Before I look at what's in the package here besides that box, because there is a letter here, and I just want to make sure I understand what's happened. But first, I decided to send it off because, again, I never carried it because it would scrape. When I got the action where you could actually flick it, which is what you should want to do with the Spyderco, it would, and I should turn that over so you can see there we go. It would scrape. And so I'm like, this is not right. And so I sent it back. Now, they did not send me anything that they received the knife, but I did have tracking saying it was there. And they did not send me anything saying, here's what we did to your knife. I just got a UPS tracking notification. But inside the box, there is a letter. And I almost showed my address there. There we go. Whoops. All right. And so there we go. We have a Spyderco letterhead. And it says, enclosed is the following knife or knives which have been sharpened and or reconditioned to the best of our capability. We are happy to see that your knife or knives have been put to good use, blah, blah, blah. And it says model received, and it's my black blade, lightweight Para 3. So this also does not say we sent you a new knife or we repaired the one that you sent us. So let's see if there's any clues here on the box as to whether this is my box, and I can't tell from that. And so let's open this guy up. Again, this looks like it may be my knife. There was a little wear on the blade, so we should be able to tell, although they probably cleaned it up quite a bit. All right, so let's right off the bat. All right, again, it is still off to the show side. Does anybody else see that, or is it just me? All right, we're going to get, it's black on black here, and the camera will never focus on that. And plus, I got a black background there, which isn't very helpful. So we're going to get the flashlight out, and hopefully the flashlight will help the camera focus. All right, so I'm going to look at it off camera for a second, guys. It is definitely off to the show side. And so let's see then. Still no clues as to whether this is mine or a new one. Really hard for me to say. And I don't like that. Just an email or a little note in here saying, we sent you a new knife or this is your knife. Something. Anyway, I get it. So let's just see what we get here. Oh, boy. All right, so my guess is this is my knife. Let's just see. All right, there's a little bit of wear on the black. You can see it. So, yes, this is my knife. And as you could see, oh, boy, it did not go with that scratch, guys. Those two scratches, no way. Those are not my scratches. I have never scratched the coating off. That is not good. The coating was completely intact, and now I have a chunk missing out of my coating. So it's not centered. It doesn't drop at all. So they just did what I already had done, which is had confirmed that the only way to get this close to centered is to tighten it up significantly. Yeah, you can't even thumb flick it, guys. Look at this. You all know what a Spyderco compression lock should look like when you're flicking it there. With some wrist, I mean, it doesn't drop at all. So what's going to happen, guys, as a matter of fact, hang on just a second. We're going to get some tools out here. I'm going to talk for a minute. We're going to get some tools, and we're going to loosen this pivot. And I almost guarantee what's going to happen. Let's see. And, of course, I have some new Weehaw bits that Kevin Lefty EDC sent me. And for some reason, these are not... They don't appear to be labeled as to what size they are. Oh, there they are on the side there. And you know what? It's labeled, and I still can't even read it. So I'm going to assume it's a T6, and I think that's what this is. And that is incorrect. So it must be a T8. So give me a second. We're going to try this one. That is also not correct. And again, I can't even confirm, guys, right now. All right, so that says that might be the T6. All right, so I am blind, apparently. There we go. All right, so yeah, that was me. All right, so I'm going to loosen this pivot. Sorry for the delay there. I'm going to, boy, that is, I can move that pivot incredibly easy, guys. So they didn't even put Loctite on it. All right, so let's see. Yeah, she drops now. All right. And she still doesn't middle finger flick. Nope. And we are a little closer to the show scale. All right, so we're going to back it off just a tiny bit more and see what we get. So it does drop, does thumb flick. That was me. No, yeah, I mean, that was a lot of wrist. I cannot middle finger flick it. So let's see where we are. Man, I got to get the flashlight back, guys. Sorry. All right, so it's still about where it was. It's not rubbing yet, so we're going to back it off just a little bit more. I'm just hoping for some action here that is actually usable. All right, come on. Let me middle finger flick this thing. Nope. And guys, I can middle finger flick a knife. You know I can. Let me do it not behind the camera. Nope. Yeah. So if I keep loosening this, I may eventually get to the point that I can middle finger flick it. I can thumb flick it. It does drop now very nicely. And I am not really any worse off than I was. So I'm curious. I really can't tell what they did. Well, wait a minute. Is there some sort of a spacer over here now? You see that? Am I crazy? All right, now I don't have any pictures of this thing like this. I'm going to have to go back and look. You see where that's, no, did they damage my, oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not completely, I love Spyderco. You guys know I do. But it looks like they actually either did something to the liner or rubbed the coating off of my liner. So I'm going to play with this some more, guys, and report back. Did I spit on it? I'm not impressed with the fact that they rubbed my coating off here and scratched the blade. You can see it right there. In two places, they scratched the coating. That was not there. I can almost guarantee it. I can guarantee it, as a matter of fact. I did not have a scratch in the coating. I barely carried this knife because, yeah. And the good news is it does seem to be staying pretty close to centered. I can thumb flick it. I cannot middle finger flick it at all. So I don't know. I'm going to let you guys decide if you think this is a success. I will probably carry this knife, and I will probably decide whether I'm going to send Spyderco an email about that coating. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What should I do with this? I'm probably going to play with it a little bit more just to see if I can get it to where I can thumb flick it. I mean, middle finger flick it. Yeah, guys, I need to get out a knife that I middle finger flick just to make myself feel better. But I definitely can do it with many, many knives, and I cannot do it with this one. So I would have to keep loosening it so loose. It's crazy. So thankfully, as I loosen though, it has moved over a little bit. You can see that. It has definitely moved over a little towards the show scale from when we started adjusting it. So yeah, I still don't know that I'll carry it, guys. I don't know. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think I should do. I thought maybe I'd get a new knife because I thought this one was flawed, but if they're all like this, that might be why they just tried to repair it and made it worse, in my opinion, with the scratches and whatever that is on the liner. So I'll look at it more under better light and with, where I can see and kind of report back. So you guys let me know what you think. And appreciate you watching so much, guys. Thanks so much for all your support. And guys, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whichever you prefer. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And guys, no matter what, I love Spyderco. I really do. You guys know I love my PM2, my bento box shop one. All right, guys, you're getting kind of a behind the scenes look here. This is an update. So here's the knife that we've been talking about. So I called Spyderco and told them about the scratch. Now, I will say, I've looked at this more in the hour or so since I recorded the video. And you can see better in this video that it is definitely still off to the side. And I said it was off to the show side, but when I get it over here, man, it is just, it's close, okay? So I got to give them credit. It is close. Now, I have gotten it to where, let's see if I can do it. Yeah, okay, so I tweaked it a little bit more, and I've gotten it to where I can sort of middle finger flick it. So let's try it. Okay, with a little bit of wrist, I can middle finger flick it. And it drops now really well. I just got to play with it a little bit more. But here's the deal, guys. I called them, and I just said, look, it is closer to centered. Yeah, I can see it now. All right, so it's so hard to see, but it is off to the show side. Just slightly. And so I said to him, it's off a little bit. The action's still not great. I've got it closer. But, I'm kind of concerned about these scratches. And so here, maybe in this light, you guys can see it even better. But, you've got 3 distinct scratches. Man, maybe this light isn't better. But anyway, and then the missing part up here. And then you also have where you can actually see the liners, the silver on the liners there, as you can see. So I told them about that. So they're going to send me a label to send it back because they won't just take a picture. They want to actually see it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to decide between a few options. Option number 1, just keep it and deal with it. But I'm never going to carry it. I'm just not going to. I have enough other really good knives that have good action and feel good and don't have a scratch on them. At least not that I didn't put on. Option number 2 is to send it off to them and see what they say. Option number 3 is to sell the thing and upgrade to a G10 Para 3, which is what I should have got in the first place. So I don't know if anybody be interested in buying it with a scratch on it. If you are, let me know what you'd be willing to pay, and I'll consider it. And then, another option would be to just, like I said, see what they do or see if they would trade it in for a Para 3 if I added on the extra money. But anyway, the point is it shouldn't have been scratched in their keeping. It's definitely got 3 really distinct scratches when you look at it, maybe 4 even. And then there's actually a spot where it's just all the way gone. And so, it's just not for me. I don't know. I really dig the Manix 2 lightweight, so I thought let's do this off camera. Yeah, I'm still having issues middle finger flicking it, but I can definitely thumb flick it, and it's definitely falling if you actually hold the lockdown. So it's much, much better, and it is close to centered. So, I'll take that. So, nothing against Spyderco, guys. It's just, this one's still got issues. And we'll just see what I decide to do. So give me your comment. Let me know what you think, guys. And thanks so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up. Hopefully you didn't think this whole thing was crazy. It was a little much, but, I had to show the process. So thank you so much, guys, for watching the Knives Fast channel.